Huge news today for homeowners with uninsured mortgage. When you renew your mortgage with a different lender, you will no longer require to undergo the stress test. In this video, I'm going to break this down in simple terms for you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a comment or send me a text at my number below here. I'm happy to help because this can be a little bit complex. And this is super important and exciting news, so please listen up. The Office of the Superintendent of Financial Institutions, some people call it OSFI, they announced that they're going to end the stress test policy for lenders to apply the minimum qualifying rate on straight switches of uninsured mortgages at renewal. What does this mean? A straight switch is when a homeowner renews their mortgage at the end of their term with a new lender, but maintain the same amortization schedule and loan amount. Essentially, it's the same mortgage, but under a new lender. This is what they call a straight switch in mortgage. It means you cannot change the amortization schedule or the loan amount. You're simply renewing your mortgage exactly as it is, and you can go to another bank. With this new and important change, you do not need to have to qualify at 2% higher than the actual mortgage rate. Because the stress test qualifying rate is the mortgage rate plus 2% higher or 5.25%, whichever is greater. And that was put in place back in 2018 to help ensure that borrowers could handle an increase in interest rates or higher household expenses over the mortgage period. So for example, if the mortgage rate is 4.5% plus the stress test rate of 2%, the homeowner has to qualify at 6.5%. With this new change, they're going to be able to qualify at 4.5 instead of 6.5. So that's going to be easier for you to qualify to renew your mortgage. This change will be announced to take place on November 21st. This is a big change. It's going to be for uninsured mortgages. These are homeowners who have more than 20% equity in their home. So when they renew their mortgage, they can shop around with different banks to get the best rates and the best terms that suit their needs. Switches are when your mortgage is up for renewal and you can shop it around instead of being stuck with your current lender. If their rate is not so great, you can actually go and find a lower and better rate at another bank. So this gives borrowers more open options with other banks. And it also prevents the lenders from forcing you to redo your mortgage with them. And this is a really huge relief because currently when a borrower cannot switch to another lender, the current lender doesn't have any competition. They don't have to offer you a better rate, and they can still offer you higher rates to keep you as their client because they don't have to worry about losing their business, and they can lock them in for another term, say 3 to 5 years. So with this big change, homeowners will be able to find a new lender and take advantage of cheaper interest rates. So as a homeowner, you could potentially save a lot on interest and monthly payments because you can shop around and find lower rates. So make sure that you work with an experienced mortgage advisor. A lot of our clients come to me for my perspective, and I always do my best to steer them on the right path and also offer them the best options for them based on their unique situation and connect them with the correct experts for them. This change will be a significant relief to homeowners because right now almost 75% of homeowners have uninsured mortgages, which are people who have at least 20% down payment on their home. So this is a great deal because we know that this year into the next 2 years, 2026, there's going to be a huge number of homeowners who will have to renew their mortgage because many of them have bought during the peak market of 2021 to 2022 with super low interest rates, and they're going to come up to renew now with higher mortgage rates. So it's going to be a big shock. So by removing the stress test qualifying rate of 2%, at least these homeowners will be able to qualify at the contract mortgage rate. So for example, currently some of the fixed mortgages are around 4.5%. And we anticipate to see another 2 possible interest cuts from October to December. You can also watch my next video on other new mortgage rules changes that are happening with both first-time new buyers and people buying new construction homes. So thank you so much for watching today, and I do look forward to connecting with you and talking with you if you have any questions, and I'm truly grateful for you.